I'd like to be Pope. That would be my number one choice. Mr. President.
Well, well, well. Who would have ever thought in their wildest dreams a president of the United States? I want you to wrap your mind around this, people. A president of the United States. We only have less than 2 weeks from the pontiff dying. It's one thing to say I would like to be Pope. That can be taken more as a compliment or an aspiration that I could do a job to bring peace to the world. But then you dress yourself up and you put yourself on social media. People, I have a question to ask you guys. I mean, honestly, do you think this was in good taste? Do you think at some point this is a man who has really gotten out of touch with how to be more sensitive and grown to be insensitive? If I'm Catholic, I'm taking it offensively. I'm taking it as a moment where I am still in mourning, why I'm really clutched to that moment and locked into that moment of grieving, or where a part of my mind is, who's going to be Pope next? Who's going to take a position which for centuries we have honored, we have appreciated, and that we look forward to? And then you have the leader of the free world would dress himself up and then put on the garment, the hat, everything. I mean, people, I really honestly want your honest opinion. And as you're thinking about that, I want you to ask yourself what I predicted. I don't know what video is. I do 3 videos, sometimes 4 videos a day. I predicted he would do another antic. Why? Let me show you guys something. I had said, it's only a matter of time before he does something crazy again. You guys probably remember this. Trump Gaza video. Remember the Trump Gaza video? Remember this one? This was 66 days ago. Do you follow me? I figured it out, including the end date. It was 66 days ago he did this. And I had people get all over me on social media. I'm like, look, he's a clown president. Who would do this type of imagery in the midst of a war? How could you ever take him seriously in a negotiation over there? Think about what I'm doing. Get out of your feelings if you're there. You got babies who have known nothing but war since the first day they came out of their mama's womb. Hearing a bomb is natural, normal, something that we would take for granted because we don't have that over here. And then you go and do this. And then 66 days later, well, You do what? You do? Let me bring it up. You now you do this. And at some point, we should all think, no matter what religious background we have, and say, is this socially acceptable? I mean, let's call it like it is. 66 days later, this is what you do after Gaza. Okay, what's the next one? I predicted that. I don't know what video it was, but I predicted this behavior. And I had people throwing garbage at me in social media. I'm like, I couldn't remember what he did before Gaza, but he's always done these crazy tricks, these escapades. What's going on? Now, I can't get into his head, but I want to show you what I'm seeing in relation to this. Because Donald J. Trump doesn't do anything without symbolism. So he's speaking. So go down this rabbit hole with me. I want to show you what I believe he's speaking to us. Remember this? I brought this out in maybe 2 videos I did during the period when we were going through the Pope and waiting on the burial and everybody paying their respects. I brought this up, conclave. Well, it came out October 25th of 2024. Take October 25th, 2024 when it came out versus yesterday when Trump said he wanted to be like the Pope or whatever, be a Pope. The difference is 189. What is the 189th day of the year? Suppose I told you that the 189th day of the year was July 8th. And what is 7/8? He's 78 years old. Is that coincidence? Okay, what's next? Listen.
I want to get back in your headlines here as we take a live look over the Vatican. We continue to cover everything related to the start of the papal conclave just days away, set to begin on Wednesday, that is May 7th. Now, the election to select the next pope, the leader of the Catholic Church, will officially get underway. And I do want to pop up this image right here on your screen. Now, ahead of the conclave, the White House posting this AI-generated photo of President Trump as the Pope. No caption there, but the image retweeted about 29,000 times with, as you'd imagine, a lot of comments.
Now, people, listen to me. Listen to me real good. It's May 3rd of 2025, 8:13 p.m. I want to show you something. You see this here? I had to send the first video that I did to my small phone, and that's what you're looking at, okay? Because I broke down mentally. The Holy Spirit began to show me something in real time, and because I don't have the edit skills, I had to stop it, shift the original video to my other phone, and I'm recording it again. People, this whole thing is staged. This whole thing is staged. The whole thing is staged. And I'm sure you're asking why. Listen to this number. The number is what broke me up. When the reporter said a certain number, that's when it hit me. And I'm going to show you. Listen, he's going to say 29,000. Watch. Okay, what's next? Listen.
I want to get back in your headlines here as we take a live look over the Vatican. We continue to cover everything related to the start of the papal conclave just days away, set to begin on Wednesday, that is May 7th. Now, the election to select the next pope, the leader of the Catholic Church, will officially get underway. And I do want to pop up this image right here on your screen. Now, ahead of the conclave, the White House posting this AI-generated photo of President Trump as the Pope. No caption there, but the image retweeted about 29,000 times with, as you'd imagine, a lot of comments. Just a week ago, President Trump traveled to the Vatican alongside the First Lady, Melania Trump, and a lot of other world leaders for the funeral of Pope Francis. Important to note, of course, the two had...
Now, I want to do something, so you guys are going to have to excuse me. I did something a few weeks ago, and I just thought about it as I heard it. I got it. I couldn't figure it out earlier, but I'm going to say praise the Lord. I want you guys to hear something. Listen to this. He's going to say 29,000 times. Listen.
President Trump as the Pope. No caption there, but the image retweeted about 29,000 times with a...
There it is. 29,000 divided by 614. What is 614? Trump's birthday. Trump is born on June 14th. 29,000 divided by 614 gives you 47. He's sending coal. Now, I'm going to say, where did I get this from? I'm just going to have to go into this. Y'all going to have to be patient with me. I don't know what video it was, but we're gonna. And I had to stop the video. Now bear with me because I wanna do something, guys. Just hold tight. I apologize for it, but this is deep. I began to get revelations from God as I was doing this video. So I'm going to show you what this means, in my humble opinion. Okay? Now, check this out. I don't want to show all of it. You see Snoop Dogg? Remember that movie? He did the video Lavender. Snoop Dogg Lavender. Came out years ago. And you had a clown Trump. Remember I told you he was clowning. He did the Gaza video, and now he's dressed up like the Pope. He's clowning. They're telling you about the image of a clown. But the clown is going down because Snoop Dogg took him out in the video Lavender. You guys know about the movie. Just watch it. Now, what's my major point? All right, watch this. Watch this. I got to put it all together for you guys. Inauguration night with the planes with Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Okay, inauguration night, J.D. Vance and the president cut the cake. This is what this was about. This is what he's talking about. When he said 2,900, remember? I just showed you the video. He said 29,000. That's Air Force One. That's Air Force One. Pearson, what are you saying? Look, people. Look. J.D. Vance saw the Pope the day before he died. And there he is. He walked past a giant X. And I told you only one half of the X has happened. That means the Pope died. Another part of the X has to finish off. Do you understand? The Pope is one X, somebody else is the other X. Do you understand? Read between the lines. Now listen. Look at it. I did this video 7 days ago. Helicopter crash, another clue. First Lady birthday tomorrow. Look. Listen to what I said. Listen. When they exited the plane, got into the limo, okay, they did this. Now, I don't know exactly what month. It was sometime last year. When they did this, I did a numerical thing on it. Because they don't do this much, but they do it every now and then. But I want to show you some math, okay? I took 29,000 and divided by 614. What is 614? You see, I did it a week ago. That's why I broke down in the middle of doing this video. People, he's telling you oh God. It's going down. Look, this thing is going down. You see this plane? Put it together. They're telling you. They're trying to tell you. They're trying to tell you, people. They're trying to tell you.
They're getting us ready. I hope you guys put this together. Look, 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 look. He said, I want to be like the Pope. Look at what they ran. What did they ran? They ran 2 popes. They ran 2 people. I want to be like the Pope. Where is the Pope now? Put it together. I'm going to say it again. He said, I want to be like the Pope. I want to be a Pope. But then when they ran this, they ran 2 Trumps. Well, maybe one is the Pope and one is Trump. Maybe one is X and one is the other X. Maybe they're trying to tell us, people, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's crazy. Look, it all started here. This is about to go down. This plane, boom. Listen, look. Watch.
6/14 is June 14th. The 165th day of the year is June 14th. So again, they took Air Force One, which is 2,900.
It's Air Force One. It's Air Force One. When this guy just talked, where is it at? Holy Spirit help me. When this guy just ran the news, when he just ran the news.
Do want to get back into your headlines here as we take a live look over the Vatican. We continue to cover everything related.
He says 29,000. Listen.
To the start of the papal conclave just days away, set to begin on Wednesday, that is May 7th. Now, the election to select the next pope, the leader of the Catholic Church, will officially get underway. And I do want to pop up this image right here on your screen. Now, ahead of the conclave, the White House posting this AI-generated photo of President Trump as the Pope. No caption there, but the image retweeted about 29,000 times with, as you'd imagine, a lot.
That's the clue. They're telling you. This thing about to go down. This is a lie. They made this number up. I don't care what. They made this number up, but the average person doesn't know. That number is on his plane. That number is on Air Force One. And if I hadn't done the video last night, I wouldn't have. But I did it 2 years ago, and I did it 7 days ago. So this number is always in my mind. And it hit me an hour ago because I was doing something else an hour ago. And then I started doing this video, and there it is. This is his plane. What are the odds this guy would say?
About 29,000 times with, as you know.
What are the odds he would say that? They had to tell him to say it, allegedly. Baby, it's deep. It's deep. Now look here. Conclave came out 8/25. I don't know if I did this already. I'm just going to move quick because I'm making a short video. This movie came out 8/25, October 25th. Take October 25th, 2024, subtracted it from the day that Trump said he wanted to be the Pope, whatever, come out to 189. 189 is what? The 189th day of the year is 7/8. Trump's 78 years old. As you can see, hey, I'm just want to get it done. Look, social, this is what he posted. He posted on Truth Social. 5/2/2025, the time was 10:29. Watch this, 10:29/5/2. 10/29/2025 subtracted from 5/2 gives you what? 180. What is 180? Take 180 from a full calendar year, 365 gives you 185. What is 185? July 4th. America's going down, and guess what? This is going down with it. Boom. I don't care what nobody say. You guys are going to be all over my channel in a few weeks. I'm telling you, something about to pop off. I was on my live and I told y'all, I'd like to be the Pope. Barack Obama's birthday is August 4th. That's all I know. I didn't even decode the rest. I want to be like the Pope is shaking me up. Look, I want to be a Pope. Come on, man. Look, here's the Pope's birthday. October 17th, December 17th, December 17th, Take December 17th, 1936, his birthday, versus the day that Trump said he wanted to be like the Pope, 5-2. He just posted this thing. The difference is 32278. What is 322? That's skull and bones. What is 78? Trump is 78 years old. Do you see the connection? The Pope became the Pope March 13th, 2013. Take March 13, 2026, would be the next anniversary of that, versus Trump just said, I want to be like the Pope, 5-2. What's the difference? 316. 316 is sacrifice. They're telling you. They're telling you. The plane. It's about the plane. It's about the plane, people. It's about the plane. Oh my God. Look, look, look. The Pope closed the door. Remember? On December 24th, he closed the holy doors. December 24th. Take December 24th, 2024, subtract it from the day he wanted to act like to be like the Pope, 5-2. The difference is what? 48. What happened on April 8th? An eclipse came over the whole world. A X. What is the X? There's the X. They're telling us. They told us about the Pope being X, and they're telling us in the future about Trump. I don't care what nobody say. Save this. It's going down. Here's Trump's birthday, 6/14. Look, take 6/14, 2024, his last birthday, from 5-2 when he said he wanted to be like the Pope. The difference is 46. 46 means destruction. Bo Biden, JFK, George Orwell, George Floyd, they all died at 46 years old. I'm telling you, they're telling us through the numbers. 6/14, 2025, Trump's next birthday, subtracted from 4/21. Oh, what was that? 4/21 is when the Pope died. The Pope died on 4/21. 6/14 is Trump's birthday. The difference is 55. Julius Caesar died at 55 years old. There it is. People, I hope you got it. I can't say it the way I want to say it. Put it together. The plane, January 20th. Oh, wow, let's do that. Take January 20th. Let's do that. January 20th. It was January 20th when they cut that cake. It was inaugural night. 1/20/2025 versus what? 5/2/2020 when he said, oh my God, there it is, people. It's him. Look, they're telling us. Look, in real time. January 20th, 2025, they cut the cake. They cut the Air Force One cake. That night, January 20th, inauguration night. Look, people, it's right in our face. On January 20th, 2025, that night, they cut the inauguration cake. On 5/2, he said he wanted to be like the Pope. What does that mean? 312. What is 312? That's how many votes that Trump got when he was elected. They're speaking to us. They're speaking to us. 2,900. That's the sign. I'm gone, people. I'm about to post a video. God bless you. Get ready. Get ready. Something about to go down, y'all.